Hello everyone, this is Alexandra from Helix Tarot, and these are readings for February 2017. I hope you had a wonderful January, and these two cards symbolize what is currently happening with the sun. It's in the sign of Aquarius, and the star is a card of Aquarius, and it speaks about joy and happiness and hope and healing and the feeling that we follow the right path and that divine is leading us by the hand, and we are so hopeful and full of trust like a child. So thank you for being here. Thank you for all your comments, for all your likes, and for your subscriptions. I hope you still enjoy my readings, and let's meet within your reading. Hello Capricorn, this is a reading for you for the second month of the year. That is called February, which is a total disaster to pronounce for me. But I try very much. As you can see, your cards are already laid out because I've done a reading in Polish previously, so I already know what's going on here. So let's begin. At the bottom of the deck you have Two of Pentacles. That is your energy. Energy of juggling, energy of going with the flow. But it's not very easy. Can you see the waters between behind this boy? It's not very flat, isn't it? No. Ugh. It's not very flat, okay? Is it? So perhaps times are rough. Perhaps you have to do many things at one time. And perhaps you have to, you need to have everything in the air, not to let it fall down. But you manage, you're very focused. I noticed the face of this boy. He's got his eyes closed, like he was very focused on this inner movement of imagining what is it that he has to do to make it work all the time. So it's going smoothly, but I always ask when I see this card, is it going smoothly in the direction you chose? Is it still that direction that you chose? Perhaps now is not a good time to check it, but remember to check it when you can, because sometimes it is that we are managing so well and going so well, everything is going smoothly, this energy is flowing here, but in the process we lose direction. We were going this way and the wind of life is getting us that way, more and more and more. We are not on a course anymore. So check it when you can, okay, Capricorn? Now do what you have to do, because this is very much your energy, doing what's supposed to be done. I have my obligations. I have my duties to perform, and I do it very well. This is you, Capricorn. But when you have time, when you can breathe a little, check if you're on the right course, if your ship is still on the right course, okay? Promise me that. As your central card representing you this month, you have King of Swords, which is very much not you in a way, but it is. This is air energy. Swords are air. So this can be Gemini or Libra or Aquarius, important in your life, but as it comes in the central position, I think it's you, and you're acquiring these abilities, these mental abilities of air signs this month. And you need it. And you need it in the form of the king. Look at him and how armored he is. And how ready to fight he is. He's not getting any emotions into play here. Because he can't afford doing it, I feel. This is not the time to listen to your emotions. You feel that. So that's why you're sitting on your stone throne, ready to fight, ready to stand up, ready to cut something with this sword, very abruptly and sharply. And I think you have the reason to act like that, because you are in a very hard process of transformation. You have the death card as something hindering you or helping you. And it's really hard to say if it's hindering or helping you, but this is the process you're in. You seem to welcome it with joy, and this is good. Death is a very beautiful card of transformation, and it's going slowly. It's not happening, quickly in one day. No, it's a process. So it lasts for some time, and it will last for some time yet. Okay? And this person on a horse is also very well armored. So you have armored persons here in this reading. It's not the last one. Which means your attitude is to go with reason. Okay, to act with reason and not let yourself to be overwhelmed by emotions, passions and stuff like that. Okay? And generally it's not a good thing, but perhaps this month it's a good thing. We always should look at the bigger picture. What's in your base, a strong undercurrent within your life, is the Empress. And this is the card that really makes me happy. I love to see her in this reading, because if she wasn't there, it would be a much worse reading. But the knowledge that you still have connection, it is your element, earth. You still have the connection to earth. You feel it under your feet. You know it's within you. You know this is the main force that supports life. This is nurturing. This is growing. This is creating. She's pregnant. So for some of you, this may mean even pregnancy. But not necessarily. This is the need to create something, the need to support life. And you have this need and this feeling and this knowledge in your base, in the base of your reading. So this is very strong base that supports you. You never forget about it. Never forget about being open and warm and supporting for life. What you leave behind, what's in your past, is 8 of Cups. This is something what happened in your past. You decided to leave something, the structure, some emotional situation, in hope that there on the horizon there's something better for you. But this might be a tough decision. You listened to your heart and you decided to leave this very well-known structure to you, and you're going towards stars, towards the moon, towards the waters. Okay? And you strongly believed that there's something better for you there. So perhaps you're still in the process of going away, still in the process of leaving the situation. It already began and it's transforming you, but it's not very easy, I feel, for you, because you decide to be the king of reason, king of swords. This may also mean that you communicate something very well, that you're a good advisor here, because this king is a very good listener, and he gathers information and he understands everything, and he's very just. I told you that you were moving towards the moon, and here it is. There is the moon. That's why I said it may be hard for you to stay within this decision of leaving something, because now you seem to be lost in the dark, not sure where you really are, not sure of your position, not sure of the reality around you. And you try to be, so don't be very sure of yourself being this King of Swords, because he's always, you know, he wants to know everything. And here you can't know everything. It's too dark. You may seem to recognize something, but really it's not reality what you see. These are illusions. And it's very important to understand that and to not to take illusions for reality as a king, because you may be lost even more. It's funny how the colors are similar of these two cards, and how these people are in a similar body position, like a little towards the past, a little towards us. She's definitely lost. So you may feel not lost while you're lost in reality. Don't do this mistake, okay? Remember, the moon is also a passing energy. It will not always be there. But now you have to be very careful. And perhaps that's why this go with the flow appears. Because it's not a good time to change direction now, because you don't know where you are. So if you decided something, just stick to it. Stick to it. It's a good decision. Now it's not time for changing decisions, I feel. You have to be perseverant, endure what's going on. And you may be a little bored with it, and you may have enough of waiting, because Seven of Pentacles is a card when you know something's growing, but you would like to see it giving fruit already, but it's not, and it won't. It goes. It comes in your future position, which is about 2 weeks from now. So 2 weeks from now, you're gonna feel like that. And for me, always Seven of Pentacles mean that these flowers will turn into fruits in 6 weeks, more or less. So this tree or this bush will bear fruit in 2 months from now. So you have to be very, 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 very patient. Of course, you can evaluate here. Is it worthy? Should I wait? Should I still invest time in this? But knowing you, Capricorn, you will. You rarely give up on something. Now, in your internal influences, you have Seven of Wands, which is a very competitive energy. Here you stand, opposing these wands, and you seem almost happy with it. That's funny. When I recognized this, I always thought this is a card, you know, very serious card, very tough card, because you have opposing energies here. But look at him. He's not suffering. He's not sad. He's very much into it, and he enjoys it in a way. Why? Because by standing against those wands, he knows better who he is. He knows better what he is capable of. He gets to know himself, which is very good. You know where you stand, and you will defend it, and you feel courage within you. It's very much your energy, I feel. And again, it's not going to last forever. These wands will finally align and go into one focus place. But not now. Now you need to know where you stand. But you will find the bridge to these people. You don't have to be afraid of this. Don't be ashamed to stand your ground, to defend what you believe in.
It's a virtue. Now, in your environment, this is the worst card in this reading. 10 of Swords. Thoughts that make you suffer or make somebody suffer. It's in your environment, so this is not necessarily you. But you can feel like you've been stabbed, or you can feel that someone is trying to stab you, or you can feel that someone in your environment was betrayed in a way. It is a card of ending some thinking pattern, ending some painful situation, saying no, saying it's over. So perhaps someone in your environment realizes something is over, and it can be painful, and you can feel this pain too. And that's why you're so well armored in this situation. I know one thing, you will survive, because you're very tough. Now, what are your hopes and fears? And you have Queen of Cups, which is a very beautiful card here. Compared to all those armored people, look how soft she is. She has soft clothes. She has bare foot here. The sand beneath her feet. There's softness here against this harshness. So what I feel is that you hope that after you finish with this painful experience, this painful changing, this growing up, after this you still be able to be like her, to feel love, to feel loved, to share love like this cup, to be intimate with someone, to be very close, to touch, to be mild, to be delicate, to be vulnerable. Again, another hard word for me, vulnerable. You still hope you're gonna be like that when hard time passes. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful together with this Empress. These two feminine, delicate, nurturing energies. They are deeply rooted in your heart. And even if you wear an armor now, you will know when to take it off and be more loving. Sorry, my kid just went back home from school. He's very talkative from the very start. So I find it comforting that you have these two feminine, mild, loving energies in your reading, because it promises that you won't forget about your heart even during these harsh times. And the outcome is also very comforting, because you have 6 of Wands, which is a victory card. So whatever is happening, whatever are the obstacles, whatever you have to wait for, however lost you are with this moon, however hard it was to leave it, however hard the transformation with the Death card is, you will win, you will survive. Because you're well prepared, because you're smart, because you're hardworking, because you won't let go, because you're a Capricorn. And we can count on you on that, right? So you will win. You will be recognized as a winner, and you will also feel like a winner. And then you will be able to leave this armor and to be loving, nurturing, milder energy again. This month is full of ambiguities in readings. Like, cards mean many things depending on situation. And that's why I won't always say that it's bad to be this King of Swords, taking everything into his mind and not letting emotions speak. It's not a bad thing when you're through the harsh time, when you're going through something really difficult. It's good to have armor sometimes. Come on. Sometimes we are at war. Sometimes we are attacked. And sometimes it's good to have your armor on. But what's very important is to take it off. Take it off when you win. When you're finally safe. Then it's time to take it off. And check your course. If it's still okay. If it's still good. If it's still what you want, dear Capricorn. Okay. Have a very, very empowering and transformative February. You won't waste this time, I feel. Blessings. And see you in March. Bye.